What's up, everyone? Today I just thought I'd go through the backing sort of sound effects that we sort of do in our songs, and just cool little sounds that we throw in there that you might be surprised how we actually go about making them. Half the time I'm just messing around on the guitar and I'll just like make a little sound and I run it through a bunch of VST effects and you get a cool little sound. And it really helps amplify what the guitars are doing, especially if you're doing something rhythmic. You can make like a percussive element to it, make it bouncy. Just a lot of those background atmospheric sounds can really help build depth in a mix of, adding in sounds that aren't just the guitar, bass, and drums. So I'll play you the little sample here. Now, this song's not mixed, it's still being produced, so I apologize if it sounds like ass, but anyway. So cool, like a real bouncy new metal type vibes there. So, and obviously the sound that I'm referring to here, it would be this. Whip, right? So, and this is, if I grab this and I just show you what this actually is, like what this is literally me on the guitar doing this, guys. So that's all it is. Let me grab that, turn all the effects off, and then this is literally all it is. That's it. It's just me plucking a damn string on the guitar, right? And so what I've done is just put on this chain here. So EQ'd, made it a bit more boxy, like radio sort of effect. Not a full effect, but taking out all the lows here with a high pass and a low pass filter. Yeah, so I literally just picked a preset. Nothing special. Not doing anything really special here. You could use any amp, any cab, any pedal, whatever. This is just giving that harmonic a distorted sound. Smacking a reverb on it. Again, low cut up, wetness down a bit. Very, very quick decay. You don't want it to. I don't want the sound going like a big, massive tail on it. And then here's the part that makes it cool. This is a filter plugin. So this is with FL Studio again. There's so many different plugins you can use if you're using a different digital audio workstation or, whatever program you're using. Just anything that's a filter and it's going to like filter the sound and muffle it and swish it around and pan it and pitch it, and just anything that's cool that's going to just sample the sound essentially is what you're doing. Anything that stuffs with that stuff, guys, is cool. So, it's essentially just a harmonic. And yeah, just picked the preset, made the cut up a bit, put the resonance down a bit because it was a bit too harsh, made it all muffled. This X and Y Fox with the filter as well. You just move that around and then chucked a little delay on it. That's it. And then I just chopped up all the notes into a rhythm. And then there you have it. It's crazy how, just these weird, just think stuff that you wouldn't think to do. Like, it's just fun being a producer and just going in and just making stuff like that for all the songs, And while I'm in the project, I might as well show you something now. So this is me just playing a dissonant. Now this is on 8, so I'll take everything off on 8. It's barely even a dissonant. It's only a dissonant on this part. So you can use Nolly or any other amp simulation VST that you have. Chuck the flanger on it, and then an EQ again, taking out the low end that I don't need there, and then it's just. So what's a really cool thing with this that I like to do as well, guys, is like, I like to play a guitar and use it like it's a pad and turn it into like a synth, like a pad. It'll sound like it's a pad synth, right? So what you do is you want to get rid of all the transient information, and you want it to essentially drown it out with reverb by having the dry signal pretty much at 0 and the wet signal all the way up. And what this will do is it'll just pretty much get rid of any transient, any picks in the notes. And then what ends up happening is you get this really like atmospheric, it just gets rid of the guitar sound and makes it sound like a synth. It's really cool for, you know, if you want all the transients and the all the transient information to be in the proper guitar takes that you actually want the listener to hear, and then this is more atmospheric, goes in the background. So if I chuck a reverb on this, I've already done it here with the reverb here, but I can do it even further to really show you what I'm talking about. So let's loop this, and I'll show you. Alright, so if I go dry all the way down, and then wet all the way up, and then this is a stereo separation, so I can make it wider or thinner. I like to have it wider, not too wide, but you know. How cool is that? It's just like, just like, and you put it behind everything else, right? You're creating that suspense. You're creating that, you know, like that emotional, like creepy, like, because it's a dissonant note, it gives you that creepy feel. I'll take that off because that's not how I actually have it in the song. Yeah, guys. So little stuff like that. Quick little video. Just thought I'd do it. You know, stuff like this, little filters and fade-ins. You can just have the. I'm assuming this is on the guitars. Just me playing the riff twice. So this is all just, you know, filter stuff on the guitar bus. So if I go on the guitar bus, you'll see that it's the Volcano plugin here, just going from left to right. So if you're wearing headphones, you'll hear how that's going. It's like switching from the left ear to the right ear. It's really trippy, you know. And then it also helps create that build up and the rise to the riff, and then everything shuts off, and then it's the pure guitar tone. Yeah. So, I mean, so in regards to your music, guys, even if you're not a producer, you know, and you send your stuff away for someone to mix, master, or produce, you know, you can still, while you're writing songs, just throw in random stuff like that. It'll really help elevate your sound, and it can always, you know, you never know what you're going to come up with. So, all right, I'll leave yous there, and subscribe, follow, like, all that good stuff. See you later.